Hello friends, we're gonna talk about today in our video is about trade receivable turnover ratio. Trade receivable turnover ratio. Now, trade receivable means your debtors and bills receivable. Debtors and bills receivable are in the business because of credit sales. So it's very easy to remind these formula. It's not tough if you understand what debtors are there, what bills receivable presents. Trade receivables means how much amount is receivable from debtors and bills receivable. Debtors and bills receivable are in the business because of credit sales. So formula for trade receivable turnover ratio is credit revenue from operations. Revenue from operations means net sales. So credit net sales upon average trade receivables. What average is meant? Average meant opening trade receivables plus closing trade receivables divided by 2. Average means opening plus closing divided by 2 for your trade receivables. Now let's talk about this given statement. Total revenue from operation is given to you 8,40,000, but we need only the credit. If in the question there is no clue about the credit revenue from operation, we will take this total as credit. But here is a clue. Cash revenue from operations are 40% of the credit revenue from operations, right? So if the credit revenue from operation is X, then cash revenue is 40 by 100 of X, right? So then what would be the total sales? That would be X plus 40 by 100 of X. Are you getting me? In the question he is saying if the credit revenue from operation which are not given to us, we suppose it to be X, then 40% of X is your cash. We added them both, we got a total over here, but total in the question is given to me for a value of 8,40,000. Now it's your wish if you can make it a cancel. 40 upon 100 would be 2 by 5. So you can take LCM as per here also or as per here, any of the way you can follow. I'll prefer this way because this is a shortcut method through which the calculation will be easy. So the total revenue from operation is 8,40,000 is equals to X plus 2 by 5X. Taking 5 as LCM, it would be 5X plus 2X upon 5, then 7X upon 5. Taking this 5 in the multiplication form and this 7 as a division form, what is the X value? What is the credit revenue from operation that we got from here is 6 lakh. Now for the calculation of this particular trade receivable turnover ratio, I got credit revenue from operations that is rupees 6 lakh. But further I need my trade receivables, right? When the question I am given closing trade receivables, they were 2 lakh, but the opening trade receivable for which a line is given excess of closing over opening, that means closing trade receivables minus opening trade receivables is equals to 80,000. So closing minus opening closing trade receivables minus opening trade receivables is equals to 80,000. If I bring it like here, what I am saying is in the question it's given to us 80,000 is equals to closing minus opening, right? Now opening trade receivables are coming here and 80,000 coming here, so closing minus 80,000 we got a value for opening. For calculating average trade receivables, I need opening trade receivables plus closing divided by 2. Opening plus closing divided by 2, so average over here is 1,60,000. So what is the formula for trade receivable turnover ratio? Credit revenue from operation upon average trade receivables. So credit revenue was 6 lakh divided by average, this is 1,60,000. What value I am here is 3.75 times is your trade receivable turnover ratio. Thank you, Accountitude. Keep scoring. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel.